You want to also mention the China-Pakistan economic corridor?
Yeah, of course, because that is, see, again, one of the fundamental grievances, apart from this grievance about the brutality of the Pakistani state, the other major grievance is the one of resources and how Balochistan's resources are taken out and used not for the benefit of the Baloch, but for other people's benefit. So the China Pakistan economic corridor also falls in that grievance
Context.
that so the Chinese are coming in, they are investing money out there, and the Baloch are not stakeholders in what is happening because there are no jobs for them. And there are no jobs for them because the Pakistanis say, you are not skilled enough to work out here. Okay. Okay, they form this port in Gwadar. Gwadar is a port now. The Chinese have invested tons of money. And this economic corridor which runs is basically a network of roads and all sorts of other projects like electricity plants. And they're supposed to build special economic zones and, all of that. But for now, it is basically a road network which comes all the way from the western part of China into Punjab and then on to Balochistan into Gwadar, right? So there is this road network. And the idea is that this corridor will, in a sense, lead to one, the development of Western China by providing it access to sea. Because otherwise, Western China, they have to travel all the way to the eastern seaboard to transport whatever they're manufacturing, right? Now, this way, they get an access to sea, which is a much shorter access. They get an access to sea. Now, the Chinese have invested money. They've formed this port. But what has happened in that port? The Baloch are not given jobs. The Chinese live in these enclosures, partly for security reasons and partly for racist reasons. They live in these enclosed areas. The local community has no stake in what is happening in Gwadar. The local community was mostly fishermen. You have blocked their access to the sea because of the kind of port development projects you have undertaken. Number one. Number two, you have allowed Chinese fishing trawlers to come in who have started, carrying out a large scale fishing, which means that the Baloch fishermen who still use mostly traditional methods have to go deeper into the sea to catch their fish. So there are huge resentments which are building up, and people are saying that, look, this is our land, our area. You have given it to the Chinese, and we are getting nothing in return. No jobs for us, nothing for us.
Yeah, to pause it a little bit here, it's basically the Pakistan military cracking a deal with Chinese officials saying, hey, by the way, you can use our
Actually, this
coastline.
deal was not cracked by the Pakistan military.
Oh, really?
It was done by Nawaz Sharif and company. Originally, Asif Zardari claims that he is the guy who initiated it. But then Nawaz Sharif, when he came into power in 2013, went ahead and signed all the contracts and other stuff. Everybody has made money out of it except the Baloch. The Chinese are making money hand over fist. The Pakistanis have apparently made money through underhand deals, right? The guys who got shortchanged in the process are the Baloch. So this has added to the grievance. And they see the Chinese, they have two resentments against the Chinese. One, that you are supporting our oppressors, the Punjabis of Pakistan, who are ruling over us. You are their biggest supporter. So we have to target you. Okay, that is one. The second is, you in partnership with them are also exploiting us and stealing our resources. You set up mining projects out here. You take out all the resources from here. What is our share? 2% in a mining project. Why? It is mines on my land. You have a 50% stake. Somebody else has a 48% stake. I get 2%. Why? So, those various grievances have all started adding up and have now, put the Chinese in the crosshairs of the Baloch.